What is up? What is up, people? Hey, I missed you so much. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the end of my life was near. But hey, the show must go on, right? How is everybody doing? What is going on? What is poppin'? What are you doing on the last day of the fucking year? Woo! It's insane. It's insane. I'm gonna do this, I don't know, this stream. I don't know what stream it's gonna be. I have no clue. You tell me. You tell me. I cannot leave this year without a last stream, isn't it? Isn't it? Wait, shit, I forgot everything. Man, I need... And I'm in full screen also, probably. Look at this. I'm still like coughing out the whole shebang each and every single day. It's crazy. I had the flu, and this flu was no joke. I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy. This flu, man. Holy crap! It was crazy. I swear to God, if the whole world had the same flu, man, 50% of humanity was wiped out. This was crazy. It was crazy, man. And I thought I had COVID, but it wasn't. This was worse. It was crazy, man. It was so crazy. It was even so crazy that I watched every single Joe Rogan podcast, and I don't know. I watched the whole fucking YouTube. It's crazy. It was. Oh, yeah. What is up, Daniel? Marek, Milan. Happy New Year, man. Daniel, I just want to say that with the UFC jacket, you look like Joe St. Pierre. Look at this. I lost 3 kilos, man. 3 fucking kilos. Can you imagine that? I was almost at 80 kilo, which is my upper weight bound. And then I cut, but I didn't reach it because I don't know, the flu got me. What accent do you have? I have no clue, man. I'm from Belgium. Belgium accent, I guess. Dutch. Wait, I'm trying to do something, and then we're gonna do some stuff. What am I doing? Just like that. If you have some questions, please feel free. I'm gonna try to find questions on the Discord channel. I'm gonna answer everything, because in 2023, which is basically tomorrow, we're gonna change the complete meta of programming. It's done, right? I'm gonna do it single-handedly. I don't care. It's done. The way we're gonna program is going to be completely different. Well, it's not different. It's the way I basically doing it all my life. But it's time to yeah. Wait, man, I'm live on YouTube. Doing nothing, actually. Shit, and I didn't... Man, guys, I'm actually unprepared. Let me quickly fix these things real quick. YouTube is mailing me that I'm live. That's good, right? And I feel so bad that I couldn't make any video. I just couldn't. I couldn't. Legit. Impossible. I was so fucking sick. That was crazy. And then my voice and everything, it's insane. I'm gonna copy this thing. Me that I'm live. That's good, right? Normally we're gonna play some games and everything in the holidays, but guys, I'm so sorry, man. It's probably for next year. Come and join the program, the Netflix of programming. Man, I can't even see anymore. Are you guys still working or something? Or you have a holiday? What's going on? What's going on in the real world? It's been a long time. I was there. Come and join Netflix programming. Yada, yada, yada. Some stupid tags that doesn't work. Going. Programming. And maybe code or something. Right. Boom. Good video. Damn, I'm actually sharing my screen, but you guys can't see it. Isn't that rookie mistakes, even after all this time? Interstellar, what is up, man? What is up, Interstellar? How to become a real gopher? I don't know. No holidays. It is, man. That's what I want to hear. Holidays is a scam. And people are asking me if I love to play Scrabble because it's the end of the year. And it's basically the time where I'm the undisputed champion of each board game there is, right? Scrabble, Monopoly. I'm good at Monopoly because, you know, but I'm a capitalist, right? Taking all the money, you know. And all Rummikub and all that stuff, you know. It's that time today. It's that time. And luckily, I'm better, so I can defend my my crown, my title, undisputed. You see what I mean? George St. Pierre, but without the ice bats. You know what I mean? Zoom Square. Look at this. Happy New Year, Mehmet. Happy New Year, boys, girls. I still need to find the first girl, by the way. I hope it will happen in 2023 because we were desperately looking for her in my Discord channel, on my videos, and I couldn't find any single girl. It's crazy. We need more girls in the community. And like I said before, if you're a girl, you need to shout out because you're gonna get a special pink title in my Discord channel. Special. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Don't be afraid. Sorry for the cough, man. Sorry for the cough. How's the music, by the way? Is it maybe too loud or something? Not quite sure. Five 5:47 a.m. in Phoenix. Time to feed the cats. BRB. Kevin in Phoenix. What a nickname. Where to start as a beginner in golang? Milan Thomas. Right here. Right now. That's the only answer. Which interface theme do you use in VS Code? Groovebox. It's the most asked question of 2022. Which theme do I use? Groovebox. And to troll everybody, I'm gonna use another one. Tomorrow. What up, Piotr? I'm gonna use another one. To bait you. Man, I need a cough filter. And I hope I get 2023 is gonna be the year that I'm gonna get rid of this mic OCD. I hope so. Still need to find pills for that. Joe Felix, good video, the bytes buffer one. Just a small point, since you're implementing the closer, there is no need to embed the IO closer interface in the struct. You would need it only if you have an existing closer that you would like to pass into your struct. That's 100% correct. That's 100% correct, Joe Felix. I'm not quite sure if you're here, but this guy is right. We don't need to. We just need to implement the close function. You see, sometimes I need to put in these Easter eggs, right? And see who's paying attention. Joe Felix, it is. 100% true. My bad. All right. What made you get into YouTube content creation and teaching? Good question, actually. That's a good question. Let me quickly. I think the music is way too loud, to be honest. Way too loud. Let me do some other music, some Q&A music. What's going on, man? Some Q&A music. Right now. This makes me so happy. Christmas, I was basically dying in my couch. I was dying. I hope your Christmas was good. My Christmas Eve, I was dying, legit. I thought I was dying. My GF calls this disease, it's the flu for men. It's a special disease. It's a special flu, especially for men. That's what I had. The flu for men. It was terrible. I hope you never have the flu for men because, man, I thought 2022 was the last year of my existence. Hey. All right. So basically, Daniel, what made you get into YouTube content creation and teaching? Good question. It was an accident. Completely an accident. I was bored. I was actually making a game. The Last Windjammer. It's also on YouTube. What's going on here? And I realized that this game will never be popular because it's just too big of an idea. And I thought I will just make a video on YouTube because I thought it was easy. I thought YouTube was easy, but that was basically that was not true. So I made this stupid video, bad font size and everything. You know the classic mistakes about the blockchain, right? Because I was into blockchain stuff, and I thought let's make it live. And yeah, that's what I did, and I had like 30 views or something. It was pretty bad. But then after a point of time, people were starting to reply on it like, oh, thank you so much, yada, yada, yada. And that basically, it gave me so much energy that I basically start doing it. And then I quit for a couple of months, I guess. And then I started back. I don't know why. A little bit more professional, right? A little bit better mic. Better thumbnails, which basically were still trash. And more people came in. 30 views. 70 views. 2 comments. 3 comments. I created this Discord link. I thought I'm just gonna make a simple Discord. Nobody will join. I don't give a fuck. And I put this Discord link inside of my description. And 1 people pop up, and then 2 people pop up, and 3 people, and 4 people, you know? That's crazy. I thought, what the hell? This is working. And I just keep doing it. And then I transformed myself into other content, like, what was it? Solidity. But I was doing a lot of experimentation, right? I could see Solidity, and not that many people were interested in. And then I was finding my purpose on this planet of Earth. I was finding my goal, my purpose on YouTube. Trying a lot of different things, and then I came to this character you're seeing in front of you, which some people like and some people doesn't, but it's normal, right? In life, if everybody likes you, you're a fake person. And that's how it all started out, and then it basically exploded. It went from I don't know, 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, 3, 4, 5, 6,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, almost 5,000 actually. You see? But it's hard work, because in the beginning I was streaming. Guys, you don't know how hard work this is, because first of all, I don't make any money with this, right? This is zero money. If you don't believe me. Oh man, this makes me so happy. Remembers me of Michael Bublé or something. Let me see. Let me see if I can show you. But if you think you're gonna be rich as a streamer, then you're gonna... Here! A quick glimpse. $50! 50 euros! Look at this! 50! I cannot even wipe my ass with that money. It's crazy. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So it was... oh, fuck me, guys. So it was basically very hard struggle, right? And it's maybe a tip for everybody that wants to do content creation. You need to adapt very fast, right? You need to adapt very fast, and don't listen to all these YouTube videos like how to get 1,000 subscribers in a week, how to get this, how to get shut the fuck up, because they are trash. It doesn't work like that, right? I've been there, I've done that, I watched all these videos, and you need to do this, and they all want to sell you some kind of program, right? They want to sell you some kind of jump into my content creation program for yada yada money, and you will be good, but that's not true. It's not going to happen. You will fail before you start. It's all a scam, right? The only thing you need to do is bring value and keep producing these videos, because in the beginning I was actually... I was streaming 2 times in a day. Streaming 2 times in a day. At lunch and at the evening. Can you imagine that? 2 times a day. And then I was releasing a video. Every single fucking day. 7/7. Not anymore, of course, because once you have distraction, you just need to make sure you produce enough. And of course, this last week was very low because I was actually in heaven. Right? But I couldn't enter. So they sent me back to earth. And never clickbait. It's very important. Never do a clickbait. If you want to make content, never do that. People don't like that, right? You can do some kind of a clickbait, but you need to make sure that the expectations of the video meet that. How do you say that the way your thumbnail and your title looks meets the expectations of your viewers. Otherwise, they're going to get so pissed. Because people, they don't like to waste their time. What is this music? This is no Q&A music. I'm gonna... Oh, Christmas tree. That's... Oh man, I feel so shit. Yeah. Maxim, hello from Estonia. What is up, my man? Andreas, Happy New Year. From Greece, what is up? Yeah, and teaching basically, Daniel, what gets me into teaching? I have no clue. I just like to do it on my way. Because I know how I learn things myself. And... I don't know. If I want to start over, I would love to have myself as a teacher. It is what it is. Because I'm cutting all the bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm cutting all the bullshit. I'm changing the meta. I'm not changing the meta. I'm making the meta. It is what it is. And if people don't like that, that's not my problem. What's your opinion on ChatGPT? I hope if we wake up tomorrow, everybody forget about that. That's what I think about it. It's oh man. Sorry, guys. You see, that's why I couldn't stream. But chat GTP thingy, it's good, right? It's amazing because you can ask very direct questions and it will give you, if you go to Google, for example, it's actually the same as Google, right? But if you go to Google, you need to filter out all this bullshit yourself, right? You get some Stack Overflow links, yada yada, and you need to go into and search for that stuff and try to make up something yourself. But that chat thingy, it's you just ask it a question, it dumps out good code most of the time, right? At least code good enough so you can understand what's going on and make it your own, right? If you're the guy that copy pastes what that thing is telling to you, man, then you won't have a good future ahead. It's gonna be bad. But I can see it having a very useful future. But this is a discussion that happens in my Discord community for a long time also about that thing, about these AI things. This you need to understand that everything in AI is being trained on information it can find on the internet. Let us be honest, right? Everything what it's being trained on is based on the information we put on the internet, right? So there are a couple things wrong with this because you need to understand that majority of the people are below average IQ, right? It is what it is. I don't want to be cocky. I don't want to be special. It is what it is, right? If you take 100 people from the street, 50 people are basically completely useless. And it's not because they are stupid from nature. It's because they do not have the interest to become... How can I say this? They don't have the interest, right? They just do their job and they think they are fine and they come home and they watch some TV and they clean and they live a perfectly normal life, but they do not have the urgency of knowledge. They don't like that. Yeah, it is what it is, right? So the majority of the internet is basically also mediocre stuff of information you can find. Of course, there are some good stuff, but most of the information you can find is mediocre stuff. So that's trained upon that, right? So the problem is everybody is going to use that thing to solve problems. You can only solve problems that's already been solved because otherwise you couldn't find it on the internet, right? So what happens is that if you keep using that thing all the time, you're gonna be stupid. Humanity will not evolve anymore, right? Because we are... Man, this music. We keep using stuff we already know. We don't think outside of the box. We're not creative anymore. We don't suffer anymore into... Do you remember if you wanna code something, you wanna try to solve something, and you're trying stuff out, and you're looking on the internet, and you're trying it out, and trial and error, and it doesn't work, and it takes you hours and hours and hours and days, and then suddenly, boom, you come up with something and it works. And that's the best feeling there is. That's something that journey, that adventure is something you need to go through as a developer to get better. The whole thing, of course, with that chat thingy, you will have it maybe done in an hour. That's true, but you will be the same developer as you were, right? You will not progress. That's what I think about it. So if you know how to use it, you can use it. But if you're not smart enough about the consequences, you shouldn't use it because it's bad. Alright. Daniel, I think Chat GPT does good as a companion to programming, but not full on autocode. That's true, it's a companion. I sometimes use it myself. Alonso B. Hi Anthony, I got my first job as a Go junior backend and discovered your channel. What's your opinion about DDD? Hexagonal architecture and all this stuff. I think it complicates your code more than it helps. You're 100% right. That's the problem, right? All these, like I said before, and that's what We're gonna change everything. I swear to God. I'm gonna make so much beef with a lot of people on the internet in 2023, and I don't give a shit. But I'm sick and tired of all that stuff. I'm sick and tired of DDD, Hexa, whatever the fuck. I don't know what it is. I'm 36. I have over 15 years of experience. Somebody in my community came up with Hexa thingy, folder structure, and I was mind blown because I'd never heard of it. It's all a scam. It's all a scam by people want to make money, and they feel they feel that their life is a waste. They are a developer and they didn't make it. You know what I mean? They didn't make it, and the only thing they want to do is invent stuff so they can seize that opportunity to become an interesting person in the community. That's why all these things is. Let's invent something that solves no problems, but let's make it so complex that nobody actually understands what it is, and it could make sense if you keep twisting and make some discussions about it. Look, listen, that's it. The problem is in this world, in this era, or whatever you say this, in this time frame, people like to argue about problems instead of solving them. It's the same thing. I was sick on my couch, and I was watching a lot of videos about streams of Jonathan Blow, and he says the same thing. Jonathan Blow, he said that even for the global, like the climate crisis and all that stuff, there are solutions for that, but people don't like to come up with these solutions. They like to argue with it because that's where the money is. Right? That's where the money is. Keep arguing about stuff. And that's the same thing in the developer community, and that needs to change, right? And we're going to change that because I'm going to prove you that you don't need all that stuff, right? I'm going to prove you that I can single-handedly code faster than a team of 5 people. It is what it is. I'm 100% sure that I can do that, right? It is what it is because these guys are sitting in meetings discussing about stuff. It's the same thing with Reddit, right? Reddit is the same thing. You post something on Reddit and they bash you, right? Ask Kamal of the community. He's making these cool projects. He's a beginning, and I'm not quite sure if he's a beginning engineer, but he's at least not a senior engineer. He's doing his journey of exploration. He's making these frameworks. He's putting that on Reddit, and Reddit is bashing him, and now he's demotivated. Good job, Reddit. Top. You need to be so proud on yourself, huh? The same thing with me. I make a video and the first thing they do is bash me. I don't even read the comments anymore. I just dump my link there. And I don't read it because I get so pissed. You know what I mean? I need to learn that. I need to learn that a little bit more. That I need to keep calm. What are you talking about? I'm not quite sure what I was talking about. Yeah, so basically, TDD, Hexa thingies, stop. Don't do it. Put everything in main. It is what it is, because there is no difference between writing 1,500 lines in your main of splitting everything out. There is no difference between a function that is 100 lines long than a function that is 10 lines long. In what kind of year do you guys live? You know what the problem is? You're still using your mouse, right? You're still using your mouse like this. I can see it. I can see all these YouTubers with more than 100k followers, and they do this. Guys, and now we're gonna do this, and then they select this, and then they click it here, and then they can start typing something, and then they scroll down. Stop this. That's why your function needs to be 10 lines long, because you're a fucking retard. You know what I mean? You don't do this. It doesn't matter, because by the end of the day, your file gets compiled. If you have 1,000 lines in your main, or if you have 1,000 lines spread over 20,000 folders, it's the same thing. You will have 1,000 lines, whatever. You know what I mean? And you don't need to be. It doesn't not need to be Vim. It can be anything, right? Any shortcut. You know what I mean? Any fucking shortcut. I'm starting using Vim because of you. Love it. Hey man, I'm glad I could inspire you. Just holding on, man. Each command at a time, and you don't need all the Vim commands, right? You just need a couple. Constructive criticism is fine. That's true, Kevin. Negative criticism is bad. That's true. Right? But wait, what we're gonna do, guys? Listen, let's because I don't care about criticism, right? Sometimes when I did something wrong and people comment that on my video, hey, I'm fine. Hey, happy to learn. You know what I mean? But if you I'm not gonna dox people because, 312 karma. That's crazy. Wait, let me find. Let's see what these guys are doing. How do I?
Hey, Mrs. Claus, this one's for you. Tell me, sweet mama, what's a guy to do? I'm tired of pretending it's just who I am. Come on, Mrs. Claus.
I think my post is a long gone. That's a problem, right?
I'll quit shaving, wear a cap on my head.
How can I filter only this?
Robes all shiny and red. I'm begging you, please, I'll do all that I can. Come on, Mrs. Claus, let me be your man. Never since I was a little boy.
Oh, fuck me, man. I think my posts are long gone. That's a problem.
My beautiful angel on top of the tree. On Christmas Eve, if you're feeling alone, go right ahead and pick
Why I choose zero log over log Rus in Go? Yeah.
quick as I can. Oh, come on, Mrs. Claus, let me be your man.
Dylan, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm too long out of the game, eh? My posts are gone. This one maybe? No. Declare schema migrations with Atlas, no clue. REST API test. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. But I can. The amount of comments, stupid comments, like retard comments, is crazy from people. They think they are the big developer, but they don't even make 6 figures in a year. So shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? If you're so good, why are you still fucking broke? Stop being broke. And teach me something. You know what I mean? Teach me something and don't make me angry. Just search your name. Yeah, I know, but I need to be careful because if I mistype something and then I expose my whole operations, you know what I mean? I'm so reckless in this thing, and it's online. You know what I mean? GB. What the fuck is GB, man? GB. I'd use GD. GD. You should share your vimrc. I don't have any vimrc actually now. I'm using just the settings thingy here. This one. It's basically exclamation mark VS Code and you have the same setup. That is angry. That is crazy. That is insane. I'm scared. I'm scared of Reddit. And is that a good thing? I don't know. It's a bad thing, right? It's a bad thing. Because people should not be scared to produce content online, to share stuff. Like, hey, I have a framework. Hey, can you guys check it? And then it's the same. I made a video about the Lua. The Lua thing. I found something, a scripting. I found a repository from Shopify back in the days that could basically parse Lua. And there is some guy recently, and he commented, lol, this repo is so bad. It's so old. It's so old. You should... Listen. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Unsubscribe to my channel and never come back. You know what I mean? I don't like you. I don't care. And take your 20 friends also and let them unsubscribe from my channel because I don't legit don't give a shit. Such comments. I'm never gonna use this thing in production. You know what I mean? It's just some informational stuff. You know what I mean? Don't be so serious. Why are you wasting your time? GB selects the next occurrence word. Aha. I'm using the slash thingy for that. I'm just looking, for example, I'm using editor, right? And then I use N to increment this thing. Anyway. Unleashed. Hi, Anthony. I wish you a good day. Will you be implementing a consensus algorithm in your Patreon blockchain sales? Of course. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. I will. I think with... first of all, we're going to do... What are we doing? It's like a week because I was sick, right? We are doing... I think we are doing UTXO. That's nasty, right? Because we need to have a lot of state saved. So we can so we can construct our UTXO stuff. So we can actually validate stuff accordingly. And when that is done... I'm actually thinking, are we going to use a proof of stake or a proof of work? I don't know. I think proof of stake would be better. But it's going to be difficult. But it is what it is. My dad is watching. Hi dad of Ice Bear. What is up, man? Welcome to the high value software engineers. Happy to have you here. I don't get why people do that. D-Rot, yeah. It is because people are frustrated. You need to understand that a lot of people are basically depressed, right? And frustrated with themselves because they don't look like they want to look. And what I mean by that is not that they are ugly, but most of the people are out of shape and they don't make enough money and they don't have a good relationship. That's the three problems, right? Everybody has the same problems. Everybody. It's like health, business, and relationships, right? Which is basically health. It's your physique, your health. Then you have your business, which is money, career, and then relationships, which could be friendships, but also a love relationship. That are the three problems everybody have. So you need to fix them. And the problem is most of the people, and it's not only programmers, everybody in this world, they don't feel good with themselves, right? They don't feel good. That's why they come home and play games, because it's the only way they can instantly have what they want, right? Each headshot, they think, I'm good. Look at my Call of Duty score. Look at my gold in RuneScape. Look at this nice gear I have in World of Warcraft, right? I needed to grind for that for 2 weeks. Yes. Problem is, in life you cannot have that, right? If you want a strong character in life, you need to train for that and eat for that for a very, very long time, right? It's not going to happen in 2 weeks. The same for money. Money doesn't come overnight, right? It doesn't come overnight. And in a game, it is, right? You can just grind for a couple hours and you're rich, so to say. So you can fix all your three problems by oh fuck man. If I die, remember me. You can fix these three problems by playing games, because it basically completely distracts yourself. And you could say, yeah, but it's amusement. It's not, right? It's not. Why are you doing that? You can play that kind of game in real life also. It will take you a longer time. And if you want to relax, why don't you read a book or play some music on a guitar or a piano, or play with the kids, right? Play with your kids, paint something, be creative, right? Tell your wife you love her. Play with your fucking wife. Hey, isn't that a good idea? You know what I mean? Play some hide and seek. But that's what I mean by that. So a lot of people are basically not happy because a lot of these 3 points are not in the correct spot. Most of the time they are all 3 completely not in the right spot, and that's why they are frustrated and they wanna They want to dump that because they feel safe to do that through Reddit and through Twitch chat or to YouTube comments and everything, because nobody knows them, and then they can. But these people are needing help, right? These people are not bad people. They need help. This is so sad, this song. You need to get your life back together. That's important, right? You don't need to be super rich. I don't think that's a good side of the spectrum. I don't think what our boy Andrew Tate is trying to do is you need to be super rich and money has no value. I don't think that's a good. It sounds cool, but I think that's a side of the spectrum that also won't make you happy, right? I think as a man or as a human being, you need to be proud on what you do. And it's also very important that your girlfriend can be proud on what you do, but keep it in the middle of the spectrum, right? Make good money, but don't be make it at equilibrium. You know what I mean? Don't dream about Ferraris and Lamborghinis, right? Why? It doesn't. It's a waste of money. You know what I mean? Of course. Now these top G's will say, yeah, but you're broke, yada yada. You can pay. I don't care, man. I mean, I'm driving my Mercedes 310 HP. It's on my Discord channel with the sound insane. You know what I mean? AMG. A special color, matte color. Isn't that a supercar? Of course not. But yeah, I'm happy with it. You know what I mean? I don't need more. Anthony, George, and Pierre. Man. It's the last signs of my disease. I'm coughing every bacteria out of it. But I swear to God, this flu, man, that was no joke. This was from a complete other planet. And that makes me a little bit worried, because like I'm 36 and I've been sick, of course, a couple times in my life, and I had the flu maybe, but most of the time it's just like 2-3 days with some fever and it's done. But this flu, that was crazy. That was crazy. I was 7 days, man. 7 fucking days. Knocked out. Completely. Broken. Hurt. Man. Insane. Ginger tea. Everybody was helping me, of course. You need to drink this and this and that. I need to cough and I need to. The problem is, like, I had the flu, but the problem is that I had this infection on my lowest. How do you say that? My lungs, basically, right? So I had a little small infection. Not a lung infection, but it's the beginning of. The doctor said the beginning of, because you were sick for such a long time, the flu got you, and your body was not strong enough. And it's a beginning lung infection. And I said, what the fuck is going on? A lung infection. I was done. I never had. I thought a lung infection. This is crazy. I'm gonna die. Who's gonna take over my stream? Who's gonna shift the meta? Who's gonna save all these programmers from scams, from TDD, DDD, BDD? Hexa folder structures. In structures. It's crazy. I'm here to stop all this madness. It needs to stop, because it's like a virus, you know what I mean? And we need to stop it. We need to stop the virus of all these fancy terms and go back to the roots. Go back to when we started. When I was starting programming, everything was fine. We were hackers. Nobody was complaining about function names. Everybody was helping each other. We were making stuff. Nobody cared about your experience. We were just building stuff, sharing things together. and being proud of what we did. There was nothing. There was no chat GP, whatever. There was no AI. AI didn't exist. You know what I mean? They were still in their diapers. Shitting their pants. And we made the most amazing stuff. We made it. Boop, boop, boop. No meeting. Stand-ups. What the hell? What's a stand-up? The only thing we know is stand-up comedians. But now it's crazy. Save us from the D's. It is. Yeah, I'm okay. Apur, I'm okay. I have this antibiotics, right? Because I don't think without the antibiotics, I was dead. You know, I need antibiotics to clean out, I don't know. But it's fine. It's fine what it is. Hey. Like the Go Fiber team. Man, the Go Fiber team is pretty crazy. It was just like a little bit of a joke, but it is what it is, right? I created that framework 7 years ago. It is no lie. You can backtrack it, right? It's on the fucking internet. Even my name is in the source code. So, I mean... It is what it is. Hey, like I said, I'm the undisputed king. I'm the champion. Multiple weight divisions. This music is pretty good. It makes me happy. What's the time? Okay, I have still some time because I need to prepare, right? Because tonight is board game night. Defending my title once again. In every single game. Like I said. Damn. Ba-bum-bum. Alright. Just like GSP. It is, man. George St. Pierre. This guy is crazy. So basically, 2023. It is what it is. What are you guys gonna do? I'm gonna basically pull up the bar, right? So right now we have 4,500 subscribers, I think. And we're going to... I was thinking 100k this year, but I'm not quite sure if that's gonna work. Let's say 50k. 50k. Like I said, I'm gonna take over. You guys are like... Everybody's like... No, it's not. I'm gonna take the space over, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's just a matter of time. It's a YouTube algorithm, right? It is what it is. It's like it's exponential. You know what I mean? It's exponential. 50k, 1 million. No, that's not gonna work out. But like I said, I'm gonna have these things, man. Like it takes time. It takes fucking time, and I know, and I have time. You know what I mean? So it's fine. So we're gonna do a lot of cool stuff. We're gonna build a lot of cool stuff. And we're gonna completely change the meta, right? That's what we're gonna do. And I don't give a shit. We're also gonna, basically, I hope I'm gonna have some impact. And you guys can laugh about this, but I hope I'm gonna have some impact in the recruitment process of a lot of developers, because I think the way recruitment process happens right now is just completely insane. It's crazy. So maybe I'm gonna do some cool videos where I'm gonna do an interview myself, like pretend I'm a developer, and I'm gonna live record that stuff. We're gonna do so many cool stuff. 2023. This is the year of going for president. So I'm gonna completely do that interview and see what happens, right? You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on hexagonal architecture? I don't know what it is, guys. I cannot give you my opinion because I don't care what it is. I never looked it up. And I will never look it up because I don't know what it is. What are my thoughts? I don't know. It's probably garbage. I will never make a video about it. And I will never implement it. Because you don't need it. You don't need... You need that stuff. The only thing you need is basically... is I don't know, put everything in I don't know. I put everything in peer-to-peer. Jingle bell. Dylan. You son of a bitch. Also watch The Predator. Iconic movie. I don't know, man. Just put things where you think you need to be. It doesn't really matter. Right? Put everything in your main. Drop everything in your main. And call it a day. It's fine. What are you up to now? Nothing, actually. You can navigate to File Explorer using Vim navigation. Yes. I can, right? You can do that. But I need to be careful here. You can do that. I cannot go inside of it. Normally you can. I think I can do maybe... I don't have it bonded, right? Can I do... Yeah, you see? You can open these things up without the mouse, right? But I never navigate into the folder, right? You shouldn't do that. Because you can actually search everything with this, right? Without server. Like this. And then you can... Let's kill this here. And then table maybe here. Boom, you see? You don't need that stuff, right? Control 0 to focus. Control 0 is already too complicated for me, my man. It's too complicated. I'm gonna put on new song. What is this? What is going on here? Because we are entering New Year's Eve. We're gonna do something best of uplifting, maybe. What do you think? Feels good tracks to lift your spirits. Hard-hitting bangers. Hey. Sounds cool, right? Hard-hitting bangers. Oh yeah. Sounds good to me. Sounds good. Like I said, normally in your development career, you will develop some habits. And the question is, are they good habits or are they bad habits? It doesn't make any difference at all. Because if it makes sense to you, it does not need to make sense for anybody else. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to be. Because some people say, why are you typing clear in your terminal? You can do control whatever. And I said, it's a bad habit. You know what I mean? It's like I cheated. He made a song about this. So it is what it is. If it makes sense to you, it does not need to make sense for anybody else. That's very important. These are some bangers, non-copywritten tracks. Yeah, it is. It's Artlist. Which I can actually subscribe to. Which I subscribe to. So I can play this music without, I don't know, the police coming on my door and arresting me for traffic copywriting. What's going on? What's going on with this Hexa? Is this trolling? Are people trolling me? Are you trolling me on the last day of the year? What do you think about domain-driven design and hexagonal architecture? It's for mediocre programmers. Anthony, do you think Java refugees will ruin Go in the long term? Java refugees. I don't know, man. No, I don't think so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think we need to do a video about X. Okay, guys, I'm gonna make it. I had enough. I'm gonna make a video next week. My first video. I'm gonna make a fucking video about hexa thing. Hexagonal folder structure. I swear to God. So I need to do my research because I have no clue what it is. When I close my eyes, I see bees. I see bees and honey. That's what I see. Do I have coffee? Yes. Yeah, we need hexagonal architecture. Even Uber use the same for their Go service. Yeah, it's fine for Uber. We are not Uber, right? Uber uses it. It's what it is, right? That's the problem. That's the Uber. The problem with Uber is they probably have 1,000 engineers too much, because you guys think, oh, but Twitter and Uber and Netflix, they are so good. That's not true. The developers are even dog shit as in normal companies. You know what I mean? You think they are so good there? It isn't. I never want to work for such a company, because you're legit code monkeys. You're a code monkey. You will never learn anything. Oh, I work for Netflix. Ha ha ha. You're stupid. You know what I mean? So, do yourself a favor and work for a startup, so you can actually learn something about life, instead of sitting there and you're doing nothing, right? Getting paid too much, doing nothing, which is the dangerous cocktail of being a loser. It is what it is. I'm so sorry. Look what happened with Elon Musk and Twitter. The first thing this guy did was firing everybody. Bye! And everybody was crying. Oh, I'm fired. Elon is so bad. You're trash. Go back. You're fucking trash. You know what I mean? Loser. If you were so good, why did they fire you then? If you're so good, go make your own Twitter then. You see? I don't care about that. And all these companies, the problem is there are too many people getting paid too much, doing nothing. It is what it is. I'm so sorry, this may be an unpopular opinion, but it is what it is. And then Elon has to blame. And still of today, I open my Twitter, the first thing I see is people crying about Elon Musk. What, guys? And I don't follow these guys. I don't know, it's the fucking algorithm. All these developers getting paid too much couldn't solve, because I'm still getting all these losers on my Twitter feed. And I follow nobody. Legit, check my Twitter, I follow nobody. And still, I have all these dogshit people crying on my timeline. And that's what it is. And it's the same thing with Uber, right? Of course, they need to do hexagonal shenanigans, because, I don't know, because they have no time. So, they have too much time. They're with too much people. They're like fucking bees. Bees in a hive. So, they need to hexa thing stuff, right? So, they can all work together and bzz the whole fucking day. You know what I mean? Jesus. It's true, I worked for Apple on the iCloud team. You see, that's a problem. So people think, and that's very important, people think, oh, I'm going to work for Google and I'm going to do... the problem is, how people are preparing themselves for all these FANG job interviews, and you see that on YouTube. It's so crazy. How to inverse a B tree, how to do this, how to do that algorithm. Who cares about algorithms? You know what I mean? Your customer just need to press a button to buy something. You don't need to know about a fucking algorithm. You need to know how the world works. That's the only thing you need to know. You know what I mean? The only thing you need to know is how to build a program. How to build it, how to make it maintainable, how to make it testable. And if you suddenly need to, if for some reason, it could be, you need to know how to inverse a binary tree, then you use ChatGPT. What's going on? I mean, it is what it is. If you need to do something complex, and you can just sort of find it. That's a problem. They are recruiting all these people with the wrong knowledge, right? They don't know what customer behavior is. They don't know how to behave in a team. They don't know nothing. These are the people that are basically going to their job at 8 o'clock and already sitting there at 4 o'clock. They're already, oh, it's almost time. Oh, wait, I go to the bathroom. Up, 5 minutes of the time. Then maybe I should go get some water. You see, they are basically trying that last hour. They're not going to work that last hour. No, they're not going to work. They don't. They're going to pretend as if they work. Filling their time. Getting paid too much money. That's a problem. But if you take these people and they need to build a complete project from scratch with no background information, no Jira planning, no nothing, just a blank fucking page, they're choking. They don't know what to do. They're shitting their pants. You know? And that are basically, the software engineers. They're completely useless. And I will never hire them. Ever. Next. Okay, real question. Do you know who Zed Shaw is? No, man. Let me quickly Google this guy. Girl. Probably a guy. Zed Shaw. Who is this guy? Damn. He looks... Learn code the hard way. I like that. Criticism of certain behaviors within startup culture. I like this guy already. LearnCodeTheHardWay.org. His most famous and well-covered piece was the article "Rails is a Ghetto." Oh. Which has since been removed from the site. They were basically they were dropping bombs and grenades in his house. Ay 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 ay. I like this guy already. Not quite sure, but I like him. He looks like no joker, right? Oh boy, this is basically exhausting me so much. This stream, you know why? I'm still, man, and I need to party. I think I'm going to sleep the whole fucking night. Holy shit. Too much boilerplate and complexity. Like, I'm gonna listen. I'm making my whole YouTube fucking channel. There is no channel in the world, and I swear to God, right? If you're new to my channel and you think I'm a bullshitter, it's fine. I would think the same thing. If I was on my stream right now, hopping in, and I see me talking, I would say, who the fuck is this guy? But listen, if you go to my YouTube channel, right? You go back and you find the exchange from scratch, which for some reason is not much views, because I think people don't understand what it is. It's basically, and the blockchain from scratch, right? But it's the same thing. It's an exchange, right? A cryptocurrency exchange built. But listen carefully. Built from scratch, right? But I mean, a blank page, live, nothing there, right? A blank page. We built a matching engine. Order books. Then we built an API on top of that, right? JSON API on top of that, nothing too special. Then we made the private Ethereum blockchain with Ganache, right? We used a Ganache blockchain, a private Ethereum blockchain. So each time we link these addresses, an exchange address, an address for each user on the exchange, like a real cryptocurrency exchange. If you trade money on that exchange, it legit transfers money from that blockchain to that address. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Working, right? It's done. It's all live recorded. Single-handedly built by one person. Nobody is doing this. I'm legit the world record holder of this thing. Nobody else is doing that. All the rest on YouTube is complete dog shit. Created by mediocre programmers trying to make a buck for themselves, trying to make a name. You know what I mean? And now I need to hear from people that hexagonal structure is going to save my ass.
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot him in the
You don't need that. You know what I mean? I have a blockchain completely from scratch. Completely. Like, there are so many blockchains in Go, but that's not the same. It's not the same because they don't know what's going on. It's a complete blockchain. What I mean, it's... Just check it out. Without a hexagonal folder structure. No TDD, no nothing. Just TD-me. You know what I mean? Anthony GG. Single-handedly So if I can do that without all these fancy terms, why wouldn't you can? What's going on with the world? You know what I mean? That's the point I want to make. The projects I'm making are very, very complex and are very, very state of the art. Well, state of the art. They're not the simplest things, and they work, right? I make things work. They're completed. You can just install them from the fucking internet and run it, and it will completely work. So there is nobody that needs to tell me that I need to use hexagonal bullshit to make something work, because that's bullshit. You know what I mean? That's why we are going. Like I said, we're gonna change the meta of programming into a healthy state. I think I can do that. It's gonna be hard, but I think I have the personality and the power, the social proof to do that. And a lot of people are gonna hate me for that. Especially not the programmers, but the other YouTubers, right? Because oh no, what do we need to do? It's like a blanket, right? It's freezing, and they have a blanket, like a fleece blanket. Oh, it's so cozy. And then I come and I whop that blanket out, and they're sitting there with their fat pants and their hairy chest, reeling from the cold. Well, I'm the guy that pulls out the blanket, right? And you need to try that at home with your girlfriend. You're watching a movie, it's cold, and then you pull out the fleece blanket. Tell me what happens. You're gonna have a fucking bad day, a bad evening. That's what's gonna happen. Well, that's what's gonna happen in the world, in the programming tech scene. I'm gonna unwrap everybody with this fleece blanket. What team do you use? Groovebox. Alright, what's going on here? If you can do 20,000 transactions per second, then you can compete with MasterCard. Listen, there's a big problem. Everything at scale is a problem. Right? It's a big problem. It's VS Code. Wait, guys. It's exclamation mark VS Code. Oh, man. Boom. The problem with a distributed decentralized protocol is that speed is very hard. Is a very hard problem to solve. And the question rather is, does it need to solve that problem? I don't think so. I don't think Bitcoin or blockchains are here to solve the problem of speed. You can't. And then you have, but Solana, yada yada, bullshit. Cardano, bigger bullshit. You know what I mean? It's all scam. They don't operate at scale. That's a problem. Bitcoin is operating at scale. Ethereum is operating at scale. Those are the only two. That's the thing. If you operate at scale, you're gonna bump into a bottleneck very soon. It doesn't work. And it does not need to be. XRP, I don't know, man. XRP is the same as Bitcoin, right? It uses the same shenanigans.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
By the end of the day, they're all using the same thing, right? Doge and all that stuff. To be honest, I need to be careful because normally well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter. The thing is, XRP also doesn't operate at the same scale as Bitcoin. People don't understand this. That there is only one currency that actually operates at the scale that needs to. There's only, in my opinion, only one currency right now cryptocurrency right now, maybe one or two, Ethereum is questionable, that's operating like it needs to operate, like it was intended to operate, and that's Bitcoin. And I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist, not at all, right? Because it's the problem where we live in right now. It's the problem of the government. It's the problem of the world. Is these things will never pop off. You know what I mean? It won't. It won't, right? Because there is always, you always need to. The problem is that you can have Bitcoins and that's fine. And you can do with your Bitcoins whatever you want. That's also maybe fine, but actually not true, right? That's not true. You can't. If you have, and people don't understand that because they're, like I said, all these Bitcoin maximalists, they don't understand what's going on in the world. They think they're going to be rich about that, but that's not true, right? The problem is if you're transferring huge amounts of money, if it's in Bitcoin or in whatever shitcoin it is, the government will know. They will know. And by the end of the day, if you want to do something with that money, you need to put it back into the real world. And that won't happen. And the downfall of FTX is basically very, very, in my opinion, problematic. Because what happens is that the power, like I said, it's like Binance is the let's not do this discussion today, but like Binance is even worse. It's legit worse. It's not that they're scamming people. I don't think FTX was also scamming people. It is what it is. You can maybe think that it's a little bit controversial and everything. People lost their money. That's true, but I don't think it's because they wanna purposely scam the people. It's just because whatever. It doesn't matter. But the thing is, there is a big game being played here on Earth, and we cannot do anything about it, right? We just need to live with it and play the game ourselves. That's the only thing we can do. What are we coding? We are not, basically not coding anything today. We are. This is the decentralized poker thingy, which is a background. It's a background. We were just doing an AMA stream today, the last stream of the year. I think we can have a whole stream what's going on in crypto. It is. That's true. It is. It's true. Man, I feel uncomfortable. So big in the screen. I'm gonna lie. Look at this. Look at this pin. It's crazy. Got it. We are reading the code. Yeah, we're just chilling out, man. We're just chilling out, answering some questions about programming, plans we're gonna do in 2023, and all that stuff. Tomorrow, basically. Also was sick for a week, talking about the man flu. I had the man flu. That's what my GF is telling me. You have the man flu. Can you imagine that? I think it was nice actually that he said that. Happy New Year, Anthony and chat. Been really enjoying your channel, Anthony. Thanks for what you do. Hey, GT. Thank you, man. I appreciate what you do. So, basically, what we're gonna finish the poker stuff, right? The poker stuff is we're gonna finish. That's something we need to do in Q1 of 2023. And I also, yeah, like I said, we're gonna do a lot of project stuff, right? A lot of things from scratch. That's what we're gonna do, right? And maybe some more real life stuff, just to make a point that programming is all about solving problems, right? Instead of complaining and meetings and all that stuff. We don't need that, right? I'm not doing that. I'm also doing some contracting job for trading a light next week. So we're gonna do some cool stuff there also. And maybe do some other programming language. I don't know. The reason why I'm using Go is because I think it's a very versatile language, right? You could say, yeah, Rust and yada yada yada, but Rust won't pay the bills, man. Rust, no skills to pay the bills. It is what it is. Any CLI stuff, hey, it is what it is. Like I said, hey, go to the Discord channel and you can dump everything in there. And like I said, it's the community that's deciding, right? I don't care, right? I make stuff you guys want to see. It's a mutable benefit. It's a mutable benefit. That's how the world works. It's a mutable benefit. Bytes buffer. What do you guys think of the thumbnail? Do you guys know Bruce Buffer? That's a question. I was hesitant. Like, who's gonna know Bruce Buffer? I think it's cool. Bytes buffer. Oh my goodness. Full stack Mern dev here. I have some plans to upskill and get better job. Question: should I learn Golang and get into blockchain as a DApp smart contract developer, or get better as a DSA? Kamal, what is up, man? Happy New Year, everybody. Kamal, welcome, man. Happy New Year to you, my man. And get a better job. Well, that's a good thing, right? Should I learn Golang and get into blockchain? Well, getting into blockchain is like I said, there's a lot of stuff happening in the crypto, and they're still looking for a lot of developers. If you want to scale up your salary, I think blockchain is a very interesting pathway to sail or to explore. Why? Because, like I said before, it's complicated stuff. You need to know a lot of stuff, and that's how the world works, right? If you get paid by the amount of value you bring as an engineer, right? If you're And like I said, everybody, by the end of the day, there need to be front-end engineers, there need to be UI developers. Everybody is as equal important in this whole ecosystem. But if you really wanna, yeah, like I said, if you wanna level up, you need to do things people don't do, right? It is what it is. You need to specialize yourself in these complex things so you can do more complex jobs that pay more complex paychecks. It is what it is. It's not that hard. It's just that. But you need to be, yeah. It is what it is. GT's upscale first. It's hard because I think knowing full stack Mern dev here, I'm thinking. In my opinion, also getting an upskill, scaling up as a developer is also being done by the job. That's how I did it, right? I have this video somewhere where I tell my career path, right? And I learned myself. I basically snaked myself into these jobs to get these to work there and to as an imposter basically, and to get this experience, right? And I was just good enough to convince people that I was to hire me, and then I figured things out on the fly. Because how else are you going to get motivated to upskill, right? Are you going to come home tired from your job? Because let's be honest, like if you're an engineer, it's tired. Like you're not doing physical work, but using your brain is exhausting. Yeah, it is what it is. So are you going to learn all that stuff each and every single day? Not quite sure. So you need to be motivated in some way. You need to have that dopamine flowing. How can you do that? Well, you can do that by making money while doing that, and that's basically in your job. So you could do 50-50, right? You learn enough. You learn 50%. You learn enough to know where to find things, and then the other 50% you learn at the job. You basically market yourself, right? That's very important. Something like that. And don't be afraid to get fired, because it is what it is. It will happen, right? Like leveling up, by the end of the day, leveling up is just finding your motivation, right? It's just finding your motivation. It's looking for somebody that basically do not slow you down, and that does not tell you lies, right? Because a lot of people are telling you lies. You can earn this and you need to do that and yada yada yada, and because they're just like basically almost whole YouTube, right? all these influencers and all these tech creators, they don't make programming videos anymore. The only thing they do is like these funny videos, right? Because like, are they good? Ex-Google. You're complete dog shit. You're complete, and there's so many, and they have almost 1 million followers. I'm not gonna tell names. You can find them themselves. The only thing they do is make these cheap dopamine videos, right? They don't program anymore. Why? Because they can't. They are just they are normal developers that make a lot of money, not by developing, but by just scamming other people, right? It is what it is. Not scamming, but you know what I mean, right? They are not developers, right? I don't want to go that bad. Because I could already have 10k developers if I just play out my character, right? And if I just play out my character and make these controversial videos with a little bit of clickbait and a nice editing, and I could already be at 10k subscribers easily. And then some YouTube shorts in that and cheap dopamine stuff, and I have the personality, I have the talk, I have the fucking walk, and I could easily do that. But I just, it's not my thing, right? I want to bring value, right? Value. Because swiping all these things, right? Mr. Beast, he's a millionaire. I know, but you're watching him, you're scrolling him. His videos are dog shit. It is what it is. These videos, what are these videos? A bunch of losers putting their hand on a car so they can win them. If you watch that video, I'm so fucking sorry, but something is wrong with you, right? You're not gonna make it. I'm so sorry. You're not gonna make it if you watch these videos, right? Some videos are funny here and there. I understand, right? I'm sometimes scrolling through TikTok and all that stuff myself, and I think a lot of stuff is funny. But if you're literally watching 20 minutes of Mr. Beast all the time and you're excited for his new video, man, you're a pussy. For me, current motivation is circumstances and family, and that's a very nice motivation. It's a very nice motivation, and I think you need to do what a man needs to do for his family, is level up and bring in the money, right? Bring in the money, taking care of your people, and let your dreams come true. And like I said, it does need to be the filthy rich side of the spectrum. I don't think that's a good place to live. I think we need to aim. Everybody has goals. His personal goals and dreams is different, right? Some people want to have a nice car. Some people want to have 2 nice cars. Some people want to have 10 nice cars. It is what it is, right? So you need to figure that out for yourself. But by the end of the day, everybody wants to be wealthy, right? And wealthy is not filthy rich, right? Wealthy is, don't think about your money. Of course, you need to think about your money, right? But I mean, don't be stressed about it, right? In IT, you need to constantly be stretching yourself. Also very true. That's very true. And more today than before, because they're, like I said, they come with all this crazy stuff, right? This TD with this hexagonal, all these fancy terms. But you see what's happening, and it's the revolution is here, guys. The revolution is here. Everybody is firing all their tech team. 3 years ago, it was so. If you worked for Facebook, Google, Twitter, wow, you were the man. But like I said, you're just a fucking loser right now because you're getting fired, right? Get out of here. And what are you gonna do now? Huh? Nothing, exactly. It's a revolution. There was too much VC money flowing in, right? There was too much VC money. Same in crypto. There was too much VC money flowing in. And companies could do whatever the fuck they want. They could hire whoever the fuck they want, how many people they want, and they could pay them the whole fucking universe. The problem is, they get lazy. That is what it is. Right? The best days of your careers are the grinding days. That are the grinding days. That's what I'm doing right now. These are my best YouTube days because I'm grinding like a motherfucker. Right? I'm sitting here, right? And in 2 hours, I need to play card games. How do you say that? Games. These games. And I'm sitting here, right? Grinding. And that's basically the best journey of your life. But at a certain point of time, what happens with all these developers, they basically have these buckets with money and they're just You get lazy. You get fucking lazy. It's the same thing with Conor McGregor. You know what I mean? All these fighters, all these footballers, right? They get a lot of money. They get lazy. When were they peaking? Mid-journey. Mid-fucking journey. Right? I think being rich is not cool. I think that's so fucking boring. I think you're gonna be so fucking frustrated. I think getting rich, or at least feeling you are doing something that basically gives you feedback you are on the right track of being successful. Does not need to be rich, right? It's not the same thing. It's tied together, but it's not the same thing, right? I think that's the best thing that can happen to you. Being on the journey and realizing you're at the right track for being successful. And that's something you need to find in your life, because if you keep working for the same company, if you're keep gonna be the same code monkey you are today, you're not gonna feel that developer happiness. You're not gonna feel you're on the right track of becoming somebody, right? And sooner or later you're gonna turn that into a depression, and you're gonna lose your wife, you're gonna lose your friends, you're gonna lose your physique, you're gonna lose your testosterone, you're gonna lose your whole fucking your manness, whatever you're gonna call this, and then you're gonna be mid-30, you're gonna be 40, and it's fucking too late. It's too late. You wasted your life. It's too late. So do it right now, guys. Like I said, don't be afraid to get fired. What's gonna happen? Nothing, right? Try to find developer happiness and go for your dreams. Very important, because before you know you're dead. It is what it is. I want to work at Google or Facebook. Yeah, man. Hey, I don't think it's, yeah. If you were starting your career as a dev in the previous year but have the same wisdom as of now, what would you learn do? Up push. Good question. I would stop. I would. That's a good question. I would not distract myself as much as I did. I would not distract myself with all these bullshit terms that are basically here in the tech space. And you see a lot of content creators struggling with this, right? You can see that. You can even see the Primogen, right? I think he's a good guy. You can even see the Primogen. You can see the Primogen struggling with hopping on these trends. You can see that. It's so funny. He goes, at a certain point of time, for him, it's also as a content creator, he's a good one, right? I like him. I like his personality. I think he's one of my favorite creators because he's like a middleman, right? He's not doing this cheap dopamine stuff, and he's cool. He's a cool guy. I like him, right? But you can see that he's jumping on these things, right? He's blazingly fast JavaScript and then Rust and you can see, and then this Vim stuff, and then you can see what he's doing. He's struggling. He's struggling to find to fill the need of all these hungry cheap dopamine developers, all these zombies trying to consume all that stuff from YouTube, to feed in these piranhas, these content cheap dopamine piranhas, trying to bite his ass, and he needs to play the game, and he plays it perfectly, right? He plays it perfectly, and but you can see that. I can see it. I can see it in his eyes that he's trying to, and that needs to stop. That needs to stop. And what has this to do with if you start over again? I would not distract me from all these creators, right? I have a couple creators myself that I'm following. Actually, I cannot call them content creators because they don't give a shit. They just code and that's it. And they know what's going on. They know how the game is being played. They know how software is being written. and they don't give a shit about anything else. And that are the best of the best. And all the rest, what you see on TikTok with, I rate this, I hate it so much. It's so fucking crazy. I don't know, man. Stop it at. Turn off your TikTok, tag TikTok, and just follow me. Just follow me and get good, man. Get good, man. That's what it is. Do you have a course coming out? Well, that's a good question. I basically, normally I have one, but I'm not sure. Because like I said, I don't give a shit. I don't want to be rich from a course, man. I hate that so much. I think I don't know. I was planning one. I already have 2 pre-sales. And I'm thinking about refunding it. Can you imagine? This is big chat brain. Isn't that? This is crazy. Who's doing this? I don't know, man. Like I said, I have my Patreon and I think that's fine enough. I still need to think about the course, right? I think a course is so it's so scammy, man. A course, I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't understand. I will see. I will think about it. I will have my Patreon, but it's because I don't do sponsored things on YouTube. I don't like to do sponsored things. Some people, I get some stuff from time to time on mailbox. People that asking, hey, can you do this? Can you promote this? But I don't like to promote things I don't believe in, with all this bullshit. So leave me alone. Leave me alone. So that's why I'm using this Patreon to support the stream, support the channel in the thing. And I think it is what it is. So that course, I don't know. I think course is cheap, and I think course for losers. Well, not for losers. Not if you follow it, but I think all these content creators creating courses, basically, I don't know. I think they are insecure. Insecure. This is what it is. It's like I'm basically here as the Jesus of programming, and I'm telling you, I make easy make 6 figures. I'm making 6 figures since I was basically 6 fucking figures as a programmer. Easy. And then I'm gonna sell a course. What the fuck is this? You know what I mean? I don't need that because I'm still making 6 figures. You know what I mean? I'm still making them as a software engineer. So it's like, I don't like people, let's like these traders, like, wow, I'm a multimillionaire trader, but I'm selling you this course. I'm selling you this private group. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? So why, if you're the god of programming, if you're the pinnacle of programming, why would you telling everybody that you're gonna make that amount of money and then you're gonna sell a course? It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel too good for me. And I had a weak time when I was lying sick with the man flu. With the man flu in the seat. I was thinking about that. So 2 people already bought it, and I think I'm gonna just refund this. Of course, I'm gonna scam these guys, right? I don't. It's gonna refund it, man. What path then we follow apart from watching the course? You can also go to my Patreon, because my Patreon it's like a subscription, right? It's a subscription. It's the Netflix of programming. That's something I wanna market, because it's not the same. I'm posting very good shit there, right? Tag Andrew Tate. It is, but I think Andrew is sometimes a scammer himself. With his Hustlers University, I like Andrew Tate a lot, right? I think he's nailing everything. I like him a lot. He's of course he's a character, just the same thing as me, right? You need to take everything with a grain of salt. We are performing sometimes, right? Of course, I'm basically the same in real life, but it is what it is. And I think he too. But I think his Hustlers University, I think it's a little bit, I don't know, man. I think it's a bit of a scam, in my opinion, right? But hey, this is what it is. Besides that, I love him, right? I think he's very good for this world. Whatever he did, I don't know. We will see. We will see. Right? Everybody is innocent, right? Jose Kuka, you're a purist, Anthony, and I like that. I like that you go against the stream and focus on fundamentals instead of following the trends. Keep it up. Yeah, it is what it is. Like I said before, I went sick right 2 weeks ago. I was thinking, yeah, man, I was thinking everybody's doing these courses, man, and they're making so much money, and I'm sitting here doing all these videos. I'm an idiot. I said I'm gonna make a simple course. Right? I'm gonna just dump a course, make some good shit, and sell it. But like I said, my plans are much bigger. You know what I mean? I don't care. My plans are much bigger. I'm not here for selling a course with 50k subscribers. I want 1 million. I want a fucking 1 million. You know what I mean? And I don't care. It will not be next year, 2 years, 5 years, 6 years. I don't care. I'm here to stay. You know what I mean? I don't care. I'm not gonna scam. It's not a scam, but it feels not good for me. It feels not good for me. Of course, you can support with the Patreon stuff and donations and whatever the fuck. Give me all your money. But I think the course, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. Right? It is because yeah. But like I said, I'm gonna do a lot of beginner stuff also in Golang. We're gonna do some like I said, it's gonna be cool. We're gonna do some cool stuff. And of course, I have a follower base that basically are very experienced or very wanna see advanced shit. Of course, we're gonna do advanced shit, but I also have, like I said, that's the game I need to play. The most fish are swimming in the inexperienced Golang programming stuff. I'm gonna do besides Golang, because like I said, I don't care which language. I'm good in every single language. I don't care. JavaScript, front-end. I can make a front-end website as good as your front-end developer from your job, faster than himself. And if you don't believe me, let's do this. Let's do this. Of course, not today, but let's do it sometimes. A challenge where a live stream where I do it in 2 hours. What's going on here? You see, I always walk the fucking talk. You will see it. It is what it is. So we're gonna do a lot of stuff, and it's gonna be program specific, program software engineering specific. We're gonna completely change the fucking meta, and we're gonna bury every fucking people that are distracting you. I don't want you guys to be distracted. Nope. We're gonna focus. That's what we're gonna do. Man, it feels so good to be back, man. Man, it feels like I was thinking what I'm gonna do. I cannot even record. I was sick. My voice. I said, fuck, what am... And I was basically looking through my streams, trying to find some fragments so I could make some videos with some fragments of the stream. But the problem is, if I download it from YouTube, and if somebody can help me with that, if I download it, it's basically 720p. It's garbage. And I cannot download it for 1080p. So, oh man, I was thinking, what the fuck do I need to do? How can I download my stream in 1080p? YouTube! I'm a partner! How do I do this? So, I said, fuck it, man. It's gonna be a week. People are gonna... Man, I was awake. I couldn't sleep from it, man. I couldn't sleep from it because normally I make videos, a couple videos in a week, so... But hey, I'm back. You know what I mean? My throat started to hurt, but it is what it is. Can you talk about database architecture? We're gonna do all that stuff. Like I said, all this core stuff, I'm gonna just do it for free. I don't give a shit. And I'm gonna, for the 2 people that are basically already pre-ordered it, I'm gonna refund every single penny. It is what it is. And I don't care. It's time to change the world. That's what we're gonna do. 2023, I don't give a shit. We're gonna completely, like I said, I swear to God, we're gonna change the whole tech scene. It's gonna take some time, but we're gonna do that. I swear to God. You will see. People are gonna shit their pants. They're already shitting it because they're probably watching. I'm coming. Be prepared. Give me back my son. Watch too many streams. I was watching too many streams, and it's crazy what I did this the past week. Oh my god, I was watching streams. Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Ted Man. Oh my god, I was nothing else to do. Joey Diaz from Joe Rogan. Every single video with Joey Diaz I watched, it was crazy. Oh my god. jQuery course. Can you imagine that? Oh. Hey, I can help you stream it OBS. Yeah, but the thing is, D-Rod, that if I if I do a live stream, and basically it will be on YouTube, right? It will be on the YouTube servers, and it will be live. People can rewatch the stream, and it will be perfectly fine. But the problem is, if I want to edit that stream, right? If I want to, for example, I have a nice stream, and in that stream, there is a nice clip of me. And I want to download that stream in full quality, so I can open it up in my editor software and then cut out and do some modifications to it, so I can make a new video with that clip on YouTube from that stream, if that makes sense. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. But it's impossible because for some reason YouTube downloads that stuff in 720p. Can you imagine? And we are 2023. Insane. Amazing. You can stream and record locally with... yeah, we can do that. You can stream and record locally, that's true. But yeah, of course I didn't do that. So, and it was that stream I needed, so I was in a big trouble, right? You're right, I can record it locally. But the problem, yeah. Yeah, you're right. But hey, I didn't know that back then. Oh yes! Nice, man. It's gonna be amazing. The meta shift in 2023. Get fucking ready. Yes, I'm hungry, but I still need to wait a couple of hours. It is what it is. And the doctor told me with these antibiotics, I can drink on them. It's the first thing the doctor told me. You can drink on them, but take it easy. I said, all right, no problem. So I think I'm gonna do it. A glass of, I don't know, a glass or 2, 3 maybe? What do you think? Should be fine, right? Although alcohol, it basically makes the antibiotics less effective. It's a dilemma. Is it a risk I want to take? Because the whole tech scene is depending on me saving Private Ryan. That's what I need to do. So I'll think it. Maybe I'll drink one. I drink one and I will drink it to all of you. You know what I mean? I will toast it and I will drink to all my fucking community. Right? I will do that. YouTube sucks. Workstation, YouTube sucks. Maybe. I don't know what I can say, right? They're watching. Dylan. You son of a bitch. Man. Amazing. So when I'm what's gonna happen? So basically Sunday, maybe Monday. I'm probably gonna be live again. I'm gonna do some. Not quite sure what we're gonna do. Yeah. And yeah, jump into the Discord community. Subscribe to the channel. And for the people that wanna level up, hey, join the Patreon. That's something I'm definitely gonna continue the Patreon stuff. I'm gonna drop every exclusive series gonna be on the Patreon, of course. And yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Any more questions? Any more concerns that I need to relieve you from? Any more demons I need to slay inside of your heads? Right? Any more motivation you need to go out to? I'm not quite sure if you're going to party, if you're going to celebrate with family and friends, or maybe, of course, because damn, the problem is, wait, special question here. Crypto Fox, what's going on with the arbitrage tool? Really awesome series. Yeah, true. The arbitrage tool is also something. Yeah, it was basically something I want to make, and I thought I will stream some stuff, and I will not stream some stuff. And then I streamed some stuff on Patreon and some stuff on... It's a mess, I know. But I'm going to continue that stuff, and it's going to be much better. Because we're going to do some cool stuff. And why? Because let me open up this. The Rain Light. What's going on here? All the criticism. Basically, I'm going to work for these guys here. Trading Light. Starting next week. Yeah, buddy. Trading Light is basically much better than Trading View. It's, yeah, like I said, a completely 360 heat map of the market. Yeah, that's also something what's going to happen in 2023. And we're going to probably do some stuff about that also. Right? Yeah, of course, I cannot tell too much because I'm at a very special NDA. Yeah. Thank you, Michael Angelo Siantakis, for the $2 super chat. I don't know what it is, how I need to call it. I still need to figure out where the money's going because some people have donated that, and yeah, they use Go. Yes, man, the whole shebang is in Go. It is what it is. They use the whole shebang is in Go. Yes, yes, yes. Can we help you by any chance as a community? Of course, Workstation, that can. So basically, CryptoFox, sorry, I'm jumping from here to there. What's going on with the arbitrage tool? We're going to continue that stuff, right? Trading Light got the order book. Trading Light got the order book. Yeah. That's nice, CryptoFox. Yeah. So there's cool stuff that's going out in Trading Light. There's gonna be a cool futures that's going to be built, right? But that's, hey, I cannot tell a lot of stuff about that. That's things you will figure out. Hey, we're just willing to share that. I'm also gonna stop. Not being active anymore at my own company, which I actually already was very inactive. Although I'm still a co-founder and shareholder. But yeah, doing new stuff, man. You see, I'm not afraid. You know, you just need to do new stuff all the time. Pop, 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 pop. Finding opportunities. That's important. Oportunidades. Oh, can you imagine? Saturday, 31 December 2022. Me and you are just recovering from the flu. Crazy. The man flu. I think it's so fucking funny. The man flu. That's what my girl was telling me. Oh, you just had the man flu. You know, these girls, they think if men are sick that we are over exaggerating, but it's not true. That's why she's laughing with me that I have the man flu. All right. Any more questions? Then I'm gonna basically shower and all that stuff. Also gonna move. Very important. In 3 months, I'm peacing out. I'm moving. Completely new house. I'm gonna give you a tour and everything. The house tour. I swear to God, I'm gonna vlog it. Put it on my Discord community. New house. I have now I'm in the fucking living room. Can you imagine? This is it cannot be the command station, right? In my own fucking living room. So I'm gonna move. 3 months and a half. I'm moving out. I will have my own desk, my own room. And yeah. Existing problems in Web3. What do you mean by that? Web3 is a whole problem in itself. That's the thing. Web me. Man, I could hang it for the whole fucking day. I actually should be a Twitch streamer for some reason. I don't know what it is. What am I doing on YouTube? What am I doing here? Maybe I should go on Twitch. But it's not true. Nobody knows me on Twitch. That's the problem, right? Must be nice. Well, you will see, man. I will give you a tour. Crips. I will give you a tour of the house. What's your first programming language? PHP. That's true. PHP, man. PHP. By the way, Michael Angelo Tsanakis with the $2 thingy. I wish you a happy 2023 and to be healthy. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. My first programming language was PHP, and then I PHP'd, of course, with the JavaScript jQuery stuff because, and then Node came, and then Nodes, and then Python. I also have a nice do Twitch, Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Yeah. Let me quickly find something because I also have this like. How to classify emails and turn them into... Man, my fingers feel so rusty, man. I typed so... Look at this. Wait. I'm gonna show you guys something. Hey. I'm gonna close this here with the undisputed champion of them all. Look at this. How I used machine learning to classify emails and turn them into insights. This is your boy. Right here. A complete Python walkthrough. 1K claps. Part 2. December 17, 2017, man. Can you imagine? How many claps? 2K claps. Clappy, clappy. Check it out. Hacker, engineer, researcher, trader, athlete. This guy. Oh man. That was pretty cool. All right. YouTube is good. Do Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Yeah, I know, but the problem is with... I think I need to have a lot of bandwidth, right? A lot of bandwidth. That's a problem. This is a six. Not quite sure. I will see. Your first ever computer. My first computer was how do you call that? A 360. Not quite sure actually what it is. A 364? Is that true? $380. I think it was the Intel 386. Did it was a 4? 486. I think it was a 486, by the way. The 486. I think this computer was coming from my dad. We basically was working in a company, and I remember that sometimes they throw away these old computers, and he just grabbed them for free at home. i40 486. I think it was that computer, the first one. And I remember I was playing the game Gold Digger, Gold Digger. A game called Digger, like the tip, Pac-Man, of course, Digger, and Larry Sweet. Larry Sweet. It was like this pimp. A game about a pimp and girls and everything. And normally I could not play that, but it was from my dad. Oh, la 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 la, with girls with titties and everything. Can you imagine that? Titties, naked titties, on a 380 whatever. So yeah, the titties were so pixelated that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna make sure I'm lapped up, and then I need to go to my girl because we're gonna celebrate the new year. We're gonna celebrate the new meta together. And hey, I hope. I'm also gonna watch some series and all that stuff and playing some games. It's gonna be amazing, right? What's going on? How and when do you put out time from each day to do YouTube, side projects, personal stuff? Like I said, I'm basically the worst planner in whole fucking history, right? I literally get anxiety from planning, but I need to do it. Most of the time, I'm like I said, I have legit no life. The only thing I do is wake up, work, go to the gym, and that's it, right? I don't do anything else. I don't go hang out with friends. I don't do nothing. I go to the gym 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, and that's it. So all the rest I just spend time doing work and all that stuff. It is what it is. That's what I do. That's true. It is what it is. Health. Have a nice one, Michael. Have a nice one. Health is most important than everything else. That's so true. That's so true. That's so true. The first thing you need to do is make sure you're healthy, physically, but also mentally. It's very, very important because today is New Year's Eve, and that's the last thing I'm gonna say before I'm gonna end the stream. It's New Year's Eve. It should be a happy celebration stuff, but a lot don't be blindfolded. A lot of people are not sitting in the same position as we are, right? A lot of people have anxiety. A lot of people have depression because a lot of stuff happened in their life. And these are very, very, very hard times for these people, right? It's very hard times because everybody's happy and yada, 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 right? Everybody's excited because it's a new year. It's completely useless, right? Legit, tonight, there is nothing to celebrate. You know what I mean? There's nothing to celebrate, right? Tonight, it's New Year. It's nothing. Nothing happens tonight. It's a new year. It's the same thing like a new hour. It's just a new year. It's a new time. It's a time thingy. It's nothing. So you're celebrating completely nothing. You need to realize that. Of course, we're going to celebrate because everybody's doing it and yada, yada, yada. But if it was me, I was not celebrating at all. Right? It's just a waste of time. But that's my thingy. But a lot of people have a lot of troubles, have a lot of pain right now. Right? If you know somebody that could be somebody, if you think somebody from your friends, your family, somebody you know, a colleague, that probably is in a very bad mental state, give him a fucking call, right? You're going to end the stream, and you're going to give him a call, you're going to send him a message to invite him or something, or talk to this guy. It's very important. If you are somebody, talk to somebody, right? It doesn't matter, you can talk to me, jump to the Discord, ask me so I can add you as a friend, and we're going to talk, right? It's very important. Peace out, motherfucker.